Hi, I'm Ross Scoggin from the Roanoke Public Library. I'm the children's librarian. And in honor of World Book Day, I'm going to be reading an excerpt from Summer Night by Jim Butcher, starting on chapter 28. Now, I was merely drowning in what amounted to quicksand. The clock was running against me as I started to feel dizzy, as my lungs struggled against my will, trying to force out what little air remained and suck in a deep breath of nice, cleansing muck. I reached for more power, gathered it in, and hoped I hadn't spun around without noticing. I pushed my palms toward my feet, just as my lungs forced me to exhale, and shouted it, Forzare! Naked force lashed out toward my feet, bruising one leg as it swept past. Even in magic, you can't totally ignore physics, and my action of exerting force down against the earth had the predictable equal and opposite reaction. The earth exerted force up toward me, and I flew out of the mud, muck, and water, flying up with me in a cloud of spray. I had a wild impression of mist and dreary ground, and then a tree, and then it was replaced with a teeth-rattling impact. By the time I'd coughed out a mouthful of mud and choked air back into my lungs, I had the presence of mind to wipe mud out of my eyes. I found myself 20 feet off the ground, dangling from the branches of one of the skeletal trees. My arms and legs hung loosely beneath me, and my jeans fit tight at the waist. I tried to see how I'd gotten hung up that way, but I couldn't. I could possibly get a hand and a foot on different branches, but I could barely wiggle, and I couldn't get loose. You foil a fairy queen, I panted to myself. Survive your own execution, get away from certain death, and get stuck up a freaking tree. I struggled some more, just as uselessly. One mud-covered boot fell off and hit the ground with a soggy plop. God, I hope no one sees you like this. The sound of footsteps drifted out of the mist, coming closer. I pushed the heel of my hand against my right eyebrow. Some days you just can't win. Thank you for listening.